Hi, friends. I'm Joe Connolly from WCBS for Dime Community Bank to introduce you to the winner of the Audience Favorite Award at this year's Brooklyn Public Library's Business Startups Class Competition. Dime Community Bank sponsors that business education program at Brooklyn Public Library, too, to support both existing and new businesses. Neil A. Caruso will join us as well in talking with Emisia Parker, who grew up in foster care. She says, growing up in foster care is what gave me my discovery of art that provided the understanding of my purpose in life. Now she owns Empress by Emisia, a business to help women beautify their homes and lives with art that celebrates their history. Emisia, what does your business do? First of all, congratulations.
Thank
Secondly,
you.
what does your business do? And what was the business opportunity that you saw in your business?
Well, firstly, I just have to thank you so much for this opportunity to be a new business, to have this opportunity is just like a dream come true. So thank you so much for your time. So what my business does is it actually helps to heal people through art. Art is something that can be used as a therapeutic device, whether it's through the direct study of art therapy, which is one of the things my business does. I actually teach art therapy workshops throughout the New York City public school system, but it's also healing in its ways of representing us, representing some of the things that we experience. Is why we're still going to museums thousands of years later to see these paintings that happened during the Renaissance or during, the Impressionistic period. Yeah, so art has a healing power, and my business helps to heal people through art.
So, how
Um,
did you make a business out of this observation?
Sure. So, as you mentioned, I grew up in foster care, and to grow up and not know your own origin story is a little weird. Like, most of us don't even want to watch a movie from the middle. You want to see it from the beginning. So, imagine being born and not knowing your own origin story. So, my whole childhood was really about me trying to figure out who I was, what my place was in the world, what I was supposed to do, where was my tribe. And the first time that I really remember feeling like I was a part of a whole was when my parents placed me in Pratt's Saturday art program. And I was able to see these other kids that were also young artists. And it just felt like, oh, wow, so this is my tribe.
So,
So, yeah.
do you sell all your own art or do you take art in from other people and represent them?
No, I only sell my own art because
Mhm.
I'm telling a story. Art is a form of visual communication. I can't tell anyone else's story except my own.
But is the sales and business angle that your story you find is representative to other people and therefore they want to buy your version of it?
Absolutely. I don't, even if someone didn't grow up in foster care, wanting to belong, wanting to feel like you're a part of a whole, wanting to understand your purpose and your origin, I think these are like general themes of the human experience. So, yes.
How's business?
Business is good. I mean, I just got 2 cash awards from Power Up, so that's amazing. And right now, I'm just trying to add new products. I'm learning that during the pandemic, there was obviously a spike in people buying wall art because everyone's at home, remote everything, remote work, remote school, remote everything. But now that people are outside a little bit more, I need to create the products that can go outside with them. So that's definitely what I'm going to be investing my cash awards into, is creating those products.
Art that could be posted outside or what? What do you mean?
Journals,
Oh,
tote bags, t-shirts, those sorts of things that people can actually take outside with them.
Neil?
Misi, it's so nice to meet you, and
You
congratulations on all that
too.
you've accomplished so far. I love that your story really resonates with the public. I mean, and I think it does. There are a lot of people that look at you and probably say, "Hey, I can start a business too. I can
Mm-hmm.
accomplish my dreams, no matter their issues." So, and we all go through things. So it's a great story of that. I'm curious. So you mentioned all these different product lines. What are the
Mm-hmm.
products that are selling the most now as we head into the holiday season?
So last year at this time, my gift wrap, when I launched the gift wrap, it completely sold out in 2 weeks. So the gift wrap was that item. I launched gift wrap and ornaments. People kind of like the ornaments, but the gift wrap sold out immediately. And it was that reminder that for a lot of people who are, darker skinned, you're not finding gift wrap that looks like you, that looks like the people that you're giving gifts to. So that sold out immediately. I would like for gift wrap to be a year-long offering. But as you know, in business, finding the right manufacturers, finding the right prices from those manufacturers. Like, case in point, the manufacturer for my gift wrap, it's $4 a sheet to manufacture it, a sheet. So imagine what I have to sell it for to make any sort of profit. So typically around the holidays, though, gift wrap is going to be the thing that's going to sell out the fastest for me.
And what are the images on the gift wrap?
Sure. So I had 4 images, which can be viewed on my website. One was the joy theme. Actually, I think I have some here. Do I have some here? I'm not sure where it's at. But yeah, so I can actually show you guys a little bit later. But yeah, so it's just like images of brown people celebrating the holidays. Light brown, dark brown, medium brown, lighter skin, lighter than brown, beige. But yeah, just diversity. It's just diversity. People celebrating the holidays of different skin complexions.
All right, so a little creative assist, and you've got the gift wrap, so show us.
I've got the gift wrap. So this was the gingerbread theme. So you can see like little gingerbread men and, people in festive headbands, because we love a festive headband for the holidays.
How nice.
Then there was the joy theme. So this light blue one. And so there's the candy canes, again, festive headbands, stockings, the snowman. Then I also had the sleigh theme, but slaying slaying your life, slaying the world, slaying this outfit. And so again, you see the diversity. Have a beautiful redhead, a beautiful Afro-Latina, a beautiful darker skin Black woman as well. Have some gifts, got some holiday lights, got some candy. And then I also did one for Kwanzaa. There are people who don't celebrate Christmas, but who do celebrate Kwanzaa. So, I also had a Kwanzaa themed gift wrap. So
these are beautiful. They're beautiful.
Thank you.
I bet that does cost a lot of money to manufacture. So I do want to ask you a business question before I give it back to Joe. Question that I was wondering, because we've talked to so many creative people, and learning to bill for art must be a challenge. What did you learn about that, and how do you approach billing? Obviously, you have your hard costs, but how do you approach billing with customers?
That is a great question. I think you have to spend a lot of time in the front end figuring out what your expenses are going to be to the penny, as well as what you're going to charge for your labor, what you're going to charge for your time. And I think shipping as well, because like a perfect example is, with this sheet of gift wrap, like people do not want to receive their gift wrap already folded. So although I have these wonderful, shipping envelopes that I usually use to ship, I can't ship this in that. I have to get the actual shipping rolls, which I have one over there. But number one, those are more expensive. And number two, it's more expensive to ship them. So you just really have to be diligent about doing all of those calculations ahead of time. And then you just have to price yourself at what you know that it's worth, and that doesn't mean that every customer is going to be able to purchase it. Some people weren't able to purchase $7 a sheet gift wrap. It just felt crazy to them, but I'm not Target. I can't go to a manufacturer that's going to manufacture it for 50 cents because I don't have that volume. So, you learn these things as you go. I had a very comprehensive business plan, but my business plan is still being written because I'm still learning things about business every day.
How are you able to attract enough people to your website as customers?
That's a great, great question. I think for me, it's been very organic, to be honest with you, because my sales so far, I've just had to reinvest my profit into making more products. I haven't been able to pay for marketing, which is another reason why I'm so grateful that I was able to win these cash awards, from Power Up. But yeah, so it's been really organic. It's really been word of mouth. Again, people get really excited when they're able to purchase products that reflect them, that reflect their family members, that reflect their friends. And so they like posting about it. And I found that word of mouth has actually been very effective for me. But obviously, as I'm scaling, I need to also create a marketing strategy that is more comprehensive. And I actually found someone that I want to work with, and now I have the resources to work with that person.
And other business owners have told us getting your customers to post is really an important driver of business. But when you say your growth has been organic, do you mean just by you going around and telling people to check out your website, or is it more than that by
Sure.
organic?
That's a great question. I would say the first piece is definitely like posting myself on my own social media platforms. Number two, it's also, like I said, the word of mouth, the referrals that come from the previous customers. But another thing that I did was I actually started getting my art outside a little bit more. So I started applying for open calls for like gallery exhibits. So I was able to get like my first gallery exhibit, the Black Power exhibit, which ran for, I think, 3 months. And it was different places within New York, and it settled at House of Gold Gallery here in Brooklyn. But, that was an opportunity for people who had never knew that I existed to find out about my art. And then they went to my website. I also did the Black Girl Art Show, which is the largest touring exhibit of Black women artists in the country. And so when they selected me, like, that was another great opportunity because their social media platform has over 100,000, followers. So once I'm posted there, that's automatically an opportunity for people who don't know about me to now find out about me. So
That
I
is
definitely
great.
plan on doing more events.
Emicia, how did you become such a confident and excellent speaker?
Oh, wow. Thank you. I don't experience myself like that. I am me. So I'm always like in my head about things. People say that about me, but I think the real driver is that I know that what I'm saying is something that someone needs to hear. Like
I can
if I
see
wasn't,
why I can see why you were the audience favorite. What a great job. Tell us once again to everybody who hears and sees this, what's your website?
it is empressbyemicia.com. So you see Empress by Emicia,
Spelled
EMICA.
EMICIA.
Yes,
Dot
Empress by.
com.
It's a great website too.
It's so
Thank
great to know you. Best of luck.
Thank you.